What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the DST show. We are live. Literally. We are live. Today, we, of course, have Dynamite. It's been a minute. And I want to thank you guys, even for the negative and the positive. Viewership mainly shows that it's getting my message across, and I appreciate. At least there was one commenter giving up a good argument over his belief over Liv Morgan. That video is blowing up, by the way. It's been a day, and it's already near 200 viewers since yesterday. So I want to thank everybody. That's great. So hope everybody's enjoying their night. I hope we don't ruin it when we watch this Quake in the Lake Dynamite episode. Hopefully we don't have... I'm just glad we don't have any audio output in, because I'm afraid that they also copyright you for audio share. Let's go in live. Let's make this side. Like the fuse. Dynamite. And there's the Quake in the Lake. Why not just make a pay-per-view AEW? Your long-term storytelling is the relevant matches with the bare minimum of long-term storyline. Who the fuck is that big Lebowski-looking piece of shit? So we're in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in Target Center, home of the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it seems like we're already going to open our contest. It's a it's a coffin match. So we start with a coffin match. Darby Allin versus Brody King. They showed the detail up in the bottom. TBS title is going to be on the line. Madison Rayne from TNA. Wait, Madison Rayne's here? The House of what? The most try-hard edge music. And this is sad, too, because I heard Brody King was part of a rock band when he was pro wrestling. So this is just sad. This is the type of music that you can put up. Whoa, die! I will not die! This rip-off Killswitch Engage. The screen is still black. We really need the screen to be black for his big ass to enter the ring like he... Oh, Darby comes out of nowhere, and we're starting actually with some good action. Darby Allin's the first to strike, catching him off guard with the lights off, so that's pretty valid. And Brody King looking like a rip-off member of the Ascension, and he gets hit with the skateboard with the thumbtacks. Oh my god. Hopefully, I hope Jim Ross doesn't sound dead. And he's already trying to rake his face with the goddamn... Oh my god. He's raking his face with the skateboard with the bottom covered with thumbtacks. And we're not even a minute in, and Brody King's already busted open. I know that's how I liked him. We don't want to talk about your time as a pastor, Jonathan. So, we're starting pretty valid. I like Darby Allin. Oh, tries to swing on his head. Oh, that's a stiff forearm, just like I like it, to the face. And tossing him out. Oh, to the timekeeper table. And Brody King trying to get that only equalizer, even though he could have just used it against him. But besides using actual weapons in a casket match, Darby's already bleeding from the back. Don't know how that even happened. And he's already pummeling on Brody King. Tossing his face over to the guardrail and then hitting his face right over to the steel steps. I don't even know why they're feuding. Like, I thought Miro had a problem with Malachi Black. What does Brody King have to do with Darby Allin? Fucking rip off TNA. Has him on the neck already. Darby's trying to rake the eyes while Brody King was grabbing his throat from the top of the turnbuckle. And already, Brody King, oh God. Code red from the top rope immediately after the trade of struggle. Bro, we're barely 5 minutes in. Brody King's already with thumbtacks on his midsection, busted open, and already took a code red from the top rope. That sounds like a car wreck than an actual start to a match. Literally dragging that carcass outside of the ring. And we have Darby Allin covered in blood like it's his first time finger painting. Just dragging a 300-pound man to the casket. And then we have a tornado tag involving Rush and Andrade. I thought he asked for his release. Or was it Brian Cage? Luchasaurus is in action. No one cares. And FTR returns. There's still Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. And then Aaron Solo and Ricky Stark. Who wants that on TV, guys? Jade Cargill versus Madison Rayne. That's probably going to main event. It's Moxley versus Jericho 2. The Revolution rematch. For the interim AEW World title. There's nothing more insulting than saying you're already the paper champion. And you're going to be a long-term paper champion. When we thought Darby Allin with that code red from the top would actually take the wind out of Brody King. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Like tossing a rag doll all over the place. So this coffin match is going to head to commercial break real quick, guys. Oh, God. They got to force the love handles. They keep advertising the B show with a bare minimum of storyline involved in this. And just being like, this is Rampage. This is Rampage. You're just going to see wrestling matches and people play with electricity. Fucking rip off Thunder. It's just like guys playing with an expensive filter on their Snapchat. This doesn't sound like an enticing show to watch after Dynamite. You tell, and whatever it's going to be, it's always the most irrelevant match. Like Danhausen versus Kyle O'Reilly main events over. I'm going to watch that after Moxley and Jericho, their title rematch for an interim belt. So not even the official belt because they still recognize as CM Punk is the world champion. It shows on their official website, by the way. And yet they have that, like, they don't just push over interim champion and you still push over Moxley, Punk as your world champion when he's not in action for possibly several weeks. I mean, months. I'm just saying. Because I already know the storyline that they're going to do because they're probably going to have Moxley go have these great work rate matches with the bare minimum storyline to just push Punk back to have his match with him. They haven't had that Pringles commercial on for the last several years, bro. Mr. Michael, your daughter can suck dick. You guys saw that video involving some guy bringing back some chick on the airport, literally flying her out to California. Just thinking that over his head, like flying a chick out with his own money, he thought he could get some, get some cunnilingus for his, reward. I mean, obviously, if you're gonna go the distance for some chick that you barely even know anyway, I believe you shouldn't have the right to just get pussy, unless it's mutual. But if that was the case, you could have just asked before airing her out, and then she couldn't even pay for her own plane ticket. That's a bit sad. Both people are in the wrong. Like, did this chick just did not expect to do anything in return? Shit, if I was going to fly a chick out, she's going to do everything in the house. She better do something for her to stay. God damn. There's paint and blood everywhere. Brody King's like a goddamn bleeding strawberry. Trying to do a splash over to the outside from the top turnbuckle. Darby Allin gets out the way immediately, making that table smash feels like a car crash accident. Oh my God. I don't know who's covered in more blood, Darby or Brody, because Darby's whole body is covered in blood. Can't wait for football to come back, by the way, guys. You guys are very excited for the NFL season. Give me a hell yeah. It's because I can't hear you guys. And, of course, we're starting with opening night doubleheader. Oh, the lights went black. It seems like Darby Allin was about to attempt, I guess, high risk. What's going on? This possibly is a House of Black Good coming for an assault or an assist on Brody King's way because he's bleeding like a pig. I'm not trying to make a fat joke. Don't cancel me, I swear to God. The lights are still on. Oh, they're back on. Who the hell's in the hood? It's Buddy Matthews and Malachi Black. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's that chick from the Varsity Blondes that turned against Frank Kazarian. That made no sense. Oh, and a knee strike. The assistance of this 3-on-1 assault on Darby Allin. Pump handle swinging neck breaker. It's moves like this that just make it feel like, okay, you can't do this move to everybody. And Malachi Black with, God damn, the dark side punch your face with his Omega beams? What the hell? I still don't get this one half of your face is black thing for Malachi, bro. Buddy's just wearing whatever Halloween costume he can put his hands on while still putting his wrestling gear underneath. Like this, I don't know this gothic group of just that they're good wrestlers that work stiff. That's it. And a cannonball senton over Darby Allin on the corner of the ring with the table. There is no possible way that Darby's getting up from that. Why not just toss Darby on the table? I'm sure it hurts putting your whole body in. You're like you're near 400 pounds, and you're just using yourself as a human wrecking ball, but your entire team's there. Like, shouldn't you conserve energy and just do like a triple powerbomb on the table and toss him into the coffin to end the match? Oh no, he needs to do the Black Mass. I can already tell he's going to do the Black Mass. Do they even still call it the Black Mass? Oh, Sting's coming from the coffin. It's Sting! Jesus Christ. These are probably the saddest ways to do bat shots for Sting. So he can still come up looking like he can beat these grown men in their prime when he's like 60 years old. Yeah, what's going on, Rose? This coffin match, and he tosses away the only weapon he has and he's sitting like Raven over in the corner. And Malachi Black has the steel bat. Is he going to use it? It's not a fucking ninja sword, Malachi. Looking like he got it in a swinging motion. He doesn't use it. Malachi not trying to stoop to Sting's level. Not trying to use the same weapon he does. Even though they were the one like a pack of hyenas trying to assault Darby Allin. And I guess this match still continues. And Malachi walks off over the sights of Sting. Are we back in equal footing? We'll be back, not picture-in-picture. I don't know what's going on. They haven't transitioned anything yet. And they're walking. So we're going to go back to them fighting. It's Sting and a tope suicida. Darby with a tope. That would have been cool if he just tossed them into the... And now they're going face to face. So what are they feuding now? I thought Malachi was feuding with Miro, or else I'm high. Yo, that guy's built like fucking Doo-Hop. The other guy's built like your Canadian Jake the Snake Roberts. Get those fans wearing those gay ass Brian Cutler tracksuits. You are literally smearing the entire floor with blood, Brody King. Like, I know the phrase bleeding like a stuffed pig, but I don't know. They're trying to push a storyline while still a match is going on. I'm all forward to building up for the next thing, but this is just fucking stupid. Like, they're doing face to face on cam, them walking up. I don't even know what's going on now. Because I thought that the House of Black or some shit are fighting with different people. Has them in a rear naked choke position, using the metal chains and choking out, making his own makeshift noose, choking out Brody King, hanging him. Darby Allin's gonna get fired, putting him in the coffin, and that's gonna end the match. That's 16 minutes I'm not going to get back, people. So much was going on in just one setting. Like, I don't know what the fuck Sting was doing. I don't know what the fuck Malachi Black was going to do if he wasn't going to impactfully help help Brody win. And immediately, like, a 60-year-old man is just treated like he's fucking Hogan. And he just tosses. What's the story here? It was like there was no point having this match. It's time. And then fucking choking out Brody until he like comically got into the coffin. Bro, I need MJF back on TV, bro. AEW just hasn't been hitting, bro. I wish they built up Jericho and Moxley, because this time Jericho isn't pregnant, but Moxley still looks like a crackhead. Yeah, we're already up a bad start, Montana. I don't know, Rose. Piccadilly? What is that? Is that a sort of food festival? Blackpool Fight Club with the ripoff Call of Duty Black Ops fought. Uh-huh. If anybody thinks that Jon Moxley's a badass, I'm just concerned. Whoa. If his fighting spirit doesn't break, then his body will. No fucking shit. I'm just concerned. Like, I also like Moxley. Like, they keep forcibly trying to make him unhinged instead of a cool badass that doesn't care and fights for what he feels is right. And make him like this cool anti-hero that has this whole like Punisher personality. And no, it's just Moxley being like, you don't know that fighting spirit you have. Like, he just looks like he suffers from severe paranoia and autism, coming around just strutting with no semblance of position, and that's supposed to make him this unhinged badass. It makes him a jobber. Is that Wong? Or are you guys gonna watch this She-Hulk show? I feel like this is gonna bury Hulk. And just to push over She-Hulk, like that Bird Girl show that they have in Adult Swim that's a spinoff of Harvey Birdman from back in the day when Adult Swim was actually good. iconic cartoons. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. Oh God, I feel goddamn old. Like stuff in the 2000s feels like stuff in the 90s now, because technically is, but not. Depends how you go about it. Obviously, certain people would be like, 2000s kind of had their own identity around 2004 to 2005. And now we're up in commercial break after a Moxley promo. He doesn't reference at all about the inner circle or how his Jericho appreciation group is going to play a factor. He just wants to see the fighting spirit of your work rate. Because obviously this match we're both going to bust open, even though this match ain't going to mean shit because this is an interim belt. But let me see. Yo, can you stop twitching your neck, please? Let me see your fighting spirit. Yo, stop twitching your neck. Just so dumb. Like, Moxley's promos is like whenever the aide struggles to get that special ed kid to sit still in class. We're still under commercial break over on Dynamite. I'll be taking a whole week hiatus over later in the month for vacation time that I scored over at work. So I have time off for myself, and I'm grateful. We're back here, Quake in the Lake. WWE has no excuse now. Now they're TV 14, and you know our demo ratings are higher. AEW World Champion. Okay, let me hear it. Let me guess. Jericho's going to wear the Lionheart shit? Oh, wow. You're going to get the Lionheart. You're not going to get the Le Champion or the Undisputed Champion. You're going to get a jobber from Japan that didn't get relevant until he was in ECW and WCW. He said shit. He said shit. Yo, this is an adult show. So Lionheart, Chris Jericho. Not Le Champion. I find his Jericho. Does Jericho still have that faction? So of course they are very early into the promos, even though this is possibly the main event of the show. That's a bit off-putting for me, though. I don't understand. This is brought to you by Game of Thrones, and we're gonna have a six man. We're gonna have trios tag titles. Will Ospreay in the Aussie Open. What the House of Dragon? What is this? The Young Cucks and whatever jobber they get is probably gonna be an XWB hire. The JAS, what is that? The Jericho Appreciation, I don't know. The Lucha Brothers and Andrade. And here comes Andrade. They're in tag team action. It's going to be Russo and Andrade versus, I guess, the Lucha Brothers. Toro Blanco. I heard of him from Ring of Honor. That's all I know from him. And I saw him a bit on MLW. By the way, did you heard about Mace Warner showing up on Rampage? Who the hell was watching Rampage? Please, let me understand. What would make you sacrifice your time of day to see a main event that nobody was asking for? And here they are. Rip off Black Mask and... Oh, hell no. Those guys die first in a Breaking Bad episode. you got midget Latinos. How's that gonna work? And people think that the actor that played Gus in that show should be the new like Dr. Xavier from the X-Men when he's like Latino, has a comb over, and he has the face of an antagonist. I understand Patrick Stewart's old and probably doesn't want to play the role anymore after over 21 years. What, 21 years of playing as Professor X, but not that really recognizable of Professor X if he isn't bald, white, because he is English. They could probably make him black in English because diversity's sake, because you guys are not, willing enough to watch black superheroes because you guys were lazy. And here comes the Lucha Bros. I can't speak Spanish. They keep changing their theme song every year. I watched that. Oh, okay. You watched it, Rose. I understand you don't do reviews, but you must have had not anything going on that night. Probably nobody called you to go to the club, or you didn't want overtime, or anything. I would do anything other than watch Rampage. Like after SmackDown, I'm playing video games. That's it. Well, the Lucha Bros are here. They're queer, I think, and ready. Ray Phoenix has to be the most impressive guy to always look skinny fat. I see him trying to tuck it in. And I think this is a tornado tag. That's what they advertised. And they're starting pummeling each other in the middle of the ring. Andrade already got down Penta. And Rush is already taking down Phoenix and putting the feet on him. Yeah, Phoenix is a botch monster, bro. Like, I'm not saying that he doesn't do impressive moves that, make him one of the best high flyers. But if that was the case, just make a cruiserweight belt, bro. He's doing, like, Spanish flies that he don't have to do. He comes off the running turnbuckle for a head start. And he gets belly-to-belly over the turnbuckle by Rush. And Andrade, Sling Blade by Penta. What name is he going by now? He gets different names like John Morrison in this bitch. Throws his t-shirt, and Rush actually looks in decent physique. Why gotta be him and Andrade that have good physiques, but they're like 4'11"? Like, bro, who wants to see that? Fucking Hector Garza in this bitch. Discus forearm. Still to come, perverts. Is going to be Ricky Starks versus Aaron Solo. Fucking Bo Dallas the Akiway looking ass. Trying to go for a tope. Andrade stops Penta right on his tracks. Ray Phoenix up on the apron. Looking like he's finding the perfect timing. Off the ropes for a tope suicida over the guardrail. Guys, get protective barricades or something. Like, guardrails are going to hit those front row fans' knees. Like, y'all care about your fans, right? Tope suicida senton. Missing the right. Going for a pump handle. Driver! Jesus! 1, 2, 3. Oh, Phoenix. I mean, no, that was Penta. What's the difference? You guys can cancel me now. I don't care anymore. What do you think AEW needs to shorten their fucking roster? Every time they're hiring new guys, this is worse than TNA, because at least they establish what guys were young and what veterans are needed. Like, I think TNA is the only thing that pulled that off until like 2011. Trying to go for the fear factor. Going top rope is Penta. Drop kick, cut it off, but a super kick on Rush. Into a snap power slam anyway, so they just no-sell it. Not attempting to kick, and Phoenix just... That looks so goddamn awkward. And he hooks him over to a splash on his own brother. And they pin both of them too. Oh my god. And the fans are just sitting down right now. Just go up to the hard cam. No other camera shots are needed. We just need 2/3 of the arena covered. I don't know. I don't know how that really works. Possibly because there's a lot more unknown stars, but they still have the established AEW stars on the roster. I don't know how that's determined. They have to format that really quick because people are going to get really confused. I think we're going to see a young Daenerys in this House of Dragons spin-off series. And if you guys don't know House of Dragons, I think this is the time of the Mad King or some shit. Or like the first, the last king before what happens in that first episode of the Game of Thrones series. So if you guys are interested in that, I would say check it out. My had family members always etching me to please, and classmates, but primarily family members because it was mainly adult show when I was watching when I was a kid. You gotta watch Game of Thrones, and I understand Game of Thrones has nudity because it was on HBO. And it was like when I saw tits, it was like I gotta watch that show. And then the episode that I watched with my family, and then my little brother when we were marathoning like the first 3 seasons, I saw dick. Not the best, not the best way to get intro to the show, but the show is great. I thought the first 4 seasons were probably the best things on television. Like everybody and their mom was talking about when the most scenes, the choreography, everything was unpredictable. The characters reliant more on dialogue than actual action pieces, and it just makes the major events hit more, bro. So everything like has a consequence, and that's what I love about TV shows. Too bad WWE lost that plot a long time ago, and AEW just, I don't know. So let's just it seems like they're pummeling on the Lucha Brothers still. Andrade looking like a wrestling trainer, while Rush is looking like the cousin of the trainer. Deli Witch. What the? We're still picture in picture. Why not just head over to commercial break? I'm really not willing to know that they're just going to be doing a bucket loads of nothing, with the bare minimum of suspense being found in this. Oh, what's this thing involving Trinity Fatu? I mean Naomi. Built not bought, earned not given, hustled not handed, rare not average. He just gives you these side bitch, like holier than thou, like inspirational fucking gay little tweets that she found on her old Instagram, and she just posts around. They just feel like she's an inspirational hero. You guys show up on nerd cons. I like watching Dynamite on Fight, no commercials. Well, I'm not trying to waste my money when I'm already wasting on cable just to watch Dynamite without commercials with the lackluster action when they're supposed to go on camera. And a shoulder splash from Phoenix gets stopped for the pin over Rush by Andrade. Uno, dos, and the double super kick on both groups. do they have a faction name? Like, there's already like 15 factions on AEW, and majority are jobbers, like the Elite, and I guess the Jericho's faction and the Lucha Brothers. Tope con double Tope con hello from the Lucha Bros, and now they garner the momentum. And we get an Eddie Guerrero reference. Let's go. I didn't say I pay for it. Oh, okay. I love Pornhub too. No commercials. Plus, your hand's busy, so nothing to stress about. Andrade going for the pin now on Phoenix. And it's a near fall. And fans are clapping it up. Oh, Jesus Christ. These fans are weird. Some guy's just sitting still like he's probably going to jump into the ring. Goes for a super kick for Phoenix. Roosh gets hit after Phoenix dodged. Trying to go for the hammerlock DDT. And a super kick by Penta. A running drop kick by Roosh over to the corner. See. Andrade getting the momentum and gets himself into that double. Oh, that little spinning drop kick. That spinning heel kick from the turnbuckle Phoenix does. That's the only cool move he does. Trying to go for a springboard powerbomb and then a roll-in cutter. Then the fans just keep clapping. Like, this is fucking tennis. Like, is it cool to clap now? Like, you don't see NBA players clap after they see LeBron do a dunk. They get on their feet. And NBA fans get on their feet whenever they see something that took athleticism and skill. Wrestling, they just clap like it's goddamn golf or tennis. That's gay. Cancel. You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't police what I say all because you feel it's offensive, bitch. And a Canadian destroyer from the apron. I'll try to remember your name, commenter, that we had a bit of a disagreement over on the chat. His name is Turd Ferguson. That had all the goddamn essay to send to me over his disagreements over my points. Some he did agree with, and I do respect his time and effort he did to show an understanding and then show his reasoning to why Liv Morgan's over. But all because you garner over a pop over money in the bet, bro. Everybody does, and then when they have the belt, when they do it to themselves because they have no actual organic charisma, they struggle to get over. Liv Morgan's gonna probably be the most least likable champion because there's nothing to correlate with Liv Morgan. There's nothing to connect with when you're being Liv Morgan. You're a 5-foot white chick from Jersey that's like a 6 out of 10 that comes around doing springboard moves and no kid can relate. You whenever the babyface wins the Money in the Bank, and they've done this for the last several years to encompass like winning the Royal Rumble, there's nothing strong about being a babyface and then winning Money in the Bank. Penta gets his bandana tied onto the ropes. A missile drop kick by El Toro Blanco. Jesus Christ, the commentary is insufferable. And a cross arm pile driver by Roosh. Penta can't get the. He had the. Oh! He was that desperate. He was that desperate to break the pin. He loosened himself out of his own mask to save his brother. Bro, those two masks. Who the fuck is that? Are you watching Impact Emergence? Is this a pay-per-view or is just a Impact special? Because usually they just make it an Impact special for like 2 days. Now it's going to be one day in Chicago. So I just think it's a pay-per-view. Is it a pay-per-view? And if it has anything happening, because Impact, they have consistent good content. When it comes to their specials, it's just not something that I would consistently watch. I watched Slammiversary, Hard to Kill. What else? God damn! Roosh made Phoenix suffer goddamn whiplash. Probably not, because I'm not trying to skip work until vacation. Hooking for the Hammerlock DDT. This time, there's no willpower off Phoenix getting out with that thunderous drop kick from the bottom turnbuckle by Roosh. And the win goes to Andrade and El Toro Blanco of Los Ingles del Chipotle. Seriously, who is that nigga? Who is that? Who is that a Mormon Matt Striker looking bitch? Might just be special. It's on Impact Plus. Okay, that's great. So it's not on pay-per-view. That's nice. Is there any match that's on Impact that's interesting? Don't forget, you'll see them in trios. Andrade tags with both Dragon Lee and Roosh to face Young Bucks and a mystery tag team partner. Jose the assistant. Who the fuck is that? All right, the Young Bucks are in the Dork Order's room with Hangman. We're friends. Mm-hmm. These guys look like former pedos. You can see the crosses, the neck beard, the just lack of build. Just enough adult strength to pick up a child. Hangman, just don't call yourself a cowboy, please. You don't act like a cowboy. You look like a stepdad that used to be a high school teacher. What part of that sounds like you were a redneck somewhere? The camaraderie, the fuck Cody Rhodes, and the friendship. What fame? You guys came from TNT that was airing playoff basketball to fucking TBS where they air Chad and reruns of American Dad bars. Mm-hmm. Please get to a point. The Hung Bucks. That is on some sus shit. Mm-hmm. Hangman only works when he's with a group because he doesn't talk. If he's alone, that means he's going to talk. Because none of these guys are taller than you. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. We couldn't be the hung bucks and butt fuck while we all see our dicks in the new Young Buck book. Oh my, that's okay. We'll play later, Hangman. I thought we were friends. Your mom still has those oatmeal cookies? That's what these guys sound like. So gay. So gay. Anybody tells me that they want to be the Young Bucks and the Hardys, I'd rather be drunk Hall of Famers than sober Christian bitches. So guess what? Only Jungle Boy's theme song is over, not him. Because this guy comes around looking like Stevie Richards with sideburns. That's like 4'11 with a leather jacket. He's supposed to be a Jungle Boy. If he had that much issue with stage fright and talking, why doesn't he act fish out of water? Why doesn't he speak in gorilla? Why doesn't he? I don't get it. You have something that you can obviously take advantage of with the problem with your limitations, and he fucks that up. That's why that sucks video is still gonna be there. So Jungle Boy is under commentary in the middle of Luchasaurus's match, obviously correlating because probably they're gonna build up to Christian Cage versus against Jungle Boy on All Out or something. Well, we're gonna have like 11 matches, and only like 2 of them are gonna be memorable for the wrong reasons. Oh my God! Is Luchasaurus under blackface? And this is a squash match. Is that Tony Deppen? White streak on his hair, shitty tattoos, kick pads. Is that a fade? Didn't Swerve Show call that a douchebag? Luchasaurus tosses him over to the corner, manhandling him like a big man should. Oh shit! That was a bad German suplex. You just hit him with the choke slam and then you rip off Black Mass, bro. Enziguri, but look, Luchasaurus is unfazed and headbutts him. That's technically clearly a weapon because we know that's a mask, right? And then hits him with his forward Death Valley driver for the cover. 2, 3, and Luchasaurus picks up the victory. Hey, there's Christian Cage over on the Titantron. Good match, Luchasaurus. And also, Jungle Boy. Hey, yo. Talk about his dead dad, why don't you? Mm-hmm. Oh, Jungle Boy gets halted by security. What looked to be another term of Christian Cage using the TV time to mock the pride and family of Jungle Boy. What the hell's happening? Security getting halted by Luchasaurus. Who the fuck? Pat Buck. Wasn't it that nigga from WWE that got squashed by Nia Jax? Miro Maki brought me through changes because God saw me fuck my wife in a tank. You cannot defeat Miro. Oh shit! Is that Lana? Oh. My warpath to my God is clear now. Miro's promos crack me up. Only one woman is allowed to touch me, and you're not in a tank. Tell your pagans that I accept this challenge. On Dark. You mean on All Out? No. Dark. The Redeemer has spoken. Fuck. What God of War mission is this? What? It's sad too because I feel like Miro's not going to win the world title. He has a look. He obviously has the acting range, and he is intense as shit, and he's in great shape. It's sad a guy like that is getting wasted in 2 companies in a row, bro. I love Miro. I should have. I don't think I made an awesome video on him. I did make a shit video for Christian Cage. It's not because he sucks. I love Christian. It's because he's getting undervalued. I'm glad he's put over to a storyline that actually shows how exceptional he is at being a heel. So hopefully this helps Jungle Boy. Not really, but Christian Cage is gonna garner some semblance of attention, mainly in the wrestling sphere. But it's gonna be cool because I love Christian Cage. Like, you can barely tell me a bad promo from Christian over this year, or even when he was in WWE. I mean, hell, I'm sure people still remember that time that it's Survivor Series. It's like, yeah, it's Christian's team. The other team is whack. One of us are white, 4 of us are black. What's up? Fuck. Oh God, I love Christian, man. TNA, I think, was the last time he would ever be used in a main event sense. Just because of how still new TNA was, and they needed established names. Dun, 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 dun. When's the last time you heard Impact Wrestling getting over 250,000 viewers on standalone viewership of their own show? Go back to TNA, please. It garners some attention whenever Christian's on TV. Oh God, She-Hulk. This is supposed to be a Marvel series. It looks like She-Hulk looks like a render on a PS5 game. Oh, that isn't She-Hulk. That's Serena Williams. I get it. It sucks being AEW security. Oh, it's Huckleberry Hobbs. Jamil, what's poppin'? It's Huckleberry Hobbs. Who is this? Who is this fruity Rick Boogs looking motherfucker with the top hat? Looking like he is a former extra from Tony D'Angelo's group. Get this Dollar Tree Diamond Mine jobber bullshit out of here. QT Marshall looks like a tough stepdad. Mark Henry, get your Kendrick Perkins bowling ball head ass. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to get upset, people. I don't. But here we are. We're ready for action. No, it's just Sanjay Dutt, the taller Shanky, and Jay Lethal. And they do this fingering of the air for God to get more insulted. Sanjay Dutt has a pencil in his ear. Employee of the month, Great Khali looking ass. Who is this big dude? Yo, Dutt gotta stop screaming at the camera, fam. Oh, that's Mustafa Ali. My fault. Battle of the Belts was last Saturday. What's part of the gimmick? I'm trying to understand here. This is who you don't. Jay Lethal doesn't need a group. You're telling me nobody wants to see Lethal in action? Why he needs a group? You're telling me that this guy can't beat anybody clean? That's so stupid. That pencil is getting me tight. You look like you're the first person to get assaulted in a Hangover film. Did I? And here comes the man of the hour, the TNT champion. No shit. It literally displays it on the screen. Wardlow has entered the building. At least a blackstrap is back. Oh, Wardlow, finally, somebody acts like a masculine man and he's trying to pull up on some guys. Oh, FTR's in the building. They are to return back on Dynamite. The top guys. Oh, hell no. Dax Wilder looks like he got a fake mustache. We know FTR still gets those vending machine condoms from the gas station with those mustaches, bro. Retired NASCAR driver looking ass. That sounds disgusting, by the way, Jamel. I don't think anybody in prison and outside of prison went a pencil whipping. Is that your way how to get out of community guidelines? That sounds gross. Who says a pencil whipping? That sounds disgusting. Who says that out loud? That sounds like how the first step for a girl to pepper spray you. You want to get a pencil whipping? Ah, shit! FTR trying to crunch the numbers. So AJ Dutt's already hiding under the apron. And Lethal catching. How did you guys get caught off guard in Shatter Machine? No, they call it the Big Rig. This big dude just did nothing for only Lethal to look like the coward for no reason. He's like the longest reigning Ring of Honor champion. And he's coming around looking like a second-ranked jobber against a jobber he used to be on TNA and some ripoff if Shanky ate Veer from WWE. And you got this big dude that probably is not going to get over anywhere. Like, that guy over Strowman, are you kidding me? Anybody watch that Control Your Narrative show? The return of the FTR over the assistance of the TNT champions, and the fans are on their feet in excitement. They see the top guys back. Oh, hell no. Is that Anna Jay? Oh, God. So Tony Khan just thinks like wrestling's not all that matter whenever you sign these guys, or just despite of WWE when these guys look like alleged sex offenders. I'm just saying. You look at this guy that was part of 2.0, Anna Jazz. Oh hell no! Control yourselves. I know that she looks. Anna Jay's a good-looking woman. I'm not gonna lie. No, Daniel Garcia, you look like you're that guy that beat CM Punk in his first UFC fight. When what's going on, Anna Jay, and she's getting in a cat fight with rip-off Sasha Banks. Who is that chick? No, seriously, who is that chick? I think we're going to get our TBS title match. No, it's not. It's going to be the Factory in action. Hey guys, Aaron Solo, just think if you made Bo Dallas the Aki way with the build of Mustafa Ali and just a white people seasoning dash of charisma. So Ricky Starks is probably a redeeming story for him, even though I know he's probably going to lose. And it's sad too because Ricky Starks didn't need FTR. I mean, not FTR. What do they call it again? FTW. This guy should have been a two-time TNT champion by now. Good enough worker. He's a great promo when it comes to intensity. He's just a solid mid-carder. I like Ricky Starks. It's sad that they get underdeveloped and probably shipped out to Ring of Honor, just like Brian Cage. Of course, the flash and flare of Ricky Stark's entrance. The factory didn't intend to assault him when he literally had his back turned on him. Paige looks like a Kardashian, bro. Don't get it twisted. Paige looks gross. She comes around with these Negro lips, a bad tan, trying to change her pigment, so we can see her with a black boyfriend come the end of the year. It looks sad. She's obviously a broken woman. Injury prone in wrestling, can't keep a man because she can't find a good one, and just continues to try to use cosmetics to hide over that she can't mature into a real good looking body. And obviously is not going to let down those sex tapes, so she's obviously, when she ever comes for relationship help, as soon as she says, well, in my first marriage, you cut her off of the conversation. Immediately, some interference by Paul Turner. We're getting Paul Turner already ejecting the factory out of interference when Ricky Starks was going for the ropes. And Aaron Solo's at least taking advantage of the critically damaged Ricky Starks, having him pinned over to the corner, stomping him by the bit. These guys are just laying back and just clapping, bro. Whenever I'm in a wrestling event, if I am expected to clap whenever a big moment happens, I'm walking out. I am there to get excited. Tom, you're telling me Tyreek Hill, that now plays for the Miami Dolphins, he goes for a massive 70-yard touchdown. I'm going to clap? Are you dead ass? Oh. Trying to go for the rope, uses the ropes, goes for a tornado DDT. Ricky Starks now with the momentum. It goes for a running knee to the face. Ricky Starks. No outside interference this time. Double hook, powerbomb. Oh, goes for a Hurricane Rana. Excuse me. I'll be right back, people. Sorry, everybody. I had to take a phone call. And Ricky Starks won clean. Factory are coming for a post-match assault, and the numbers are gaining. Ricky Starks is trying to escape. He has no FTW, has to use his own wits. Using the crowd, the gateway to his escape. Hobbs looking more upset. The factory couldn't get the job done. Huckleberry Hobbs using that urban strength. Vince, I thought you were done. Is he Nigerian? I need to think of a terrible nickname. Yeah, preseason starting tomorrow. I'm gonna watch the Giants and Patriots. And here comes the butt plug. I mean the gun club. Mm-hmm. Damn. He's asking him to get some insure. Damn. Don't mess with badass Billy Gunn, bro. It's an ass, boys. Oh, fuck. Danhausen. I don't want to see this guy on TV, bro. Fuck Danhausen. Now we're under commercial break. Yeah, you guys excited? The NFL season is returning. 7-star FTR. Jesus Christ. Rose. Anybody taking like legitimacy over the star rating, bro, it's going to get me tight. And the Titans are coming back on TV, bro. Come on. I'm very excited. I want to know if any of the rookies are going to show out and play, because I know some of the rookies that were drafted around this year are not going to start, possibly. So I'm probably going to watch how the Titans are going to play, because I think they're going to start that rookie that they drafted, something Pickett. I can look it up. Give me 2 seconds. Because I'm sure the Titans got a rookie quarterback, even though they have Tannehill, but they know Tannehill's mid as fuck. Yeah, his name is Malik Willis. So they're probably gonna make him have a couple of starts, even though they have him as a second string. So hopefully we see some play from him. Daniel Jones, this is probably his last year on the Giants if something doesn't shake up. And I feel like it needs to. If there's going to be any change for the New York Giants to not have a mediocre season, I'm just saying. Stokely the Snake. And a healthy Derrick Henry. Yeah, Derrick Henry injured around the second half of the season after he had a show-out performance, especially over the Tennessee Titans game when he ran like 75-yard carries, bro. Like, Henry's out, and you lose an A.J. Brown already, bro. I would lose faith if you lose Henry again. Because let's get one thing straight. There's not that much other than Austin Hooper and injury riddled Robert Woods. There's nobody in this receiving core that I bet is going to go over 500 yards this entire season. It's Derrick Henry or nothing. I'm sorry to say that. How you go first? How you go first seed and lose first round? Like, that's a rarity. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. I know they're not going to be first seed again. Because you lose A.J. Brown and Julio Jones joins the Bucks. And here comes the best fags. I mean, the best friends. We're always getting goddamn interruptions. Is that Harlan? Is that Amari Davari? Is that Ari Davari, bro? Who are these groups? Get this diabetic Lesnar away from me. Never such. He never such playing in that Titans Bengals game. What is this group? I don't like every time there's gonna be a new group introduced. And here comes Madison Rayne. So next is the TBS title match. She's a killer queen. She's a killer queen. 5-time women's world champion. Goddamn, Madison Rayne looks like a Lunger Blaze. She's a killer queef. Well, Jade Cardell, I think she has a group called the Baddies. And I gotta respect the name. It's a good ass name. I swear, every bitch does that entrance in wrestling now. I swear. Okay, so she walks up. Pyro comes. She turns around holding her jacket and looks back. That's it. We don't have leader in her tomboyish, exciting, daredevil charisma. No, we have every bitch, and I'm not saying this like Jade Cardell sucks. It's just an uninspiring entrance. She needs to change it. Like, she has a great athletic build, like Flex or something. Flex or something. Not like Raquel Gonzalez. And I think she's still undefeated. So good for her. And Madison Rayne's on AEW. So I guess for all you Impact, I mean, though, like 1, 2, 3 and Datilla that I know are the only people who still cover Impact. I guess that's news. Even though they have a quote-unquote partnership with the bare minimum of exposure about Impact, other than somebody pulls up with the belt and there's never any correlating storyline. Oh, they actually have an animation for the championship match. And here we go. Madison Rayne against Jade Cargill. And already pushes her off. Trying to go face to face, mocking such a legend in this business. Even kisses her forehead, belittling the challenger and trying to go head first, stopping her in the tracks, trying to go for an Irish whip. And Jade Cargill's just punishing her, overpowering Madison Rayne anytime she tries to garner the advantage. Trying to go over to the turnbuckle. Quicken her step and go for a drop kick from the top. Jade Cargill trying to hold her breath. Trying to recuperate on the outside. Akira Hogan. God damn, she's thick. Why aren't these chicks more on TV, man? Trying to go over the shoulder, stuck in an electric chair. Rayne. She spins her out for what looks to be a powerbomb attempt and a hurricane run into the outside. And Rayne pushes Cargill over to the barricade. Trying to get momentum. The crowd sucks. It's the crowd fault that the show is not exciting. That's whoever says that you suck. Seriously, why isn't this? I know Kira Hogan's like 4'0", but goddamn, she got some ass, and her hair is obviously something to pay attention to. Jade Cargill is taking advantage when we're in commercial break. BattleBots Champions special encore presentation. I want you to use your fighting spirit on me. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Your work rate is obviously improved since the last time we've battled. This is like the 5th time we wrestled. You don't know what my full potential is going to be. And a super kick out of nowhere. Kips up and does a hurricane run. Oh, my God. It's hilarious. These jobbers try to talk like they're in an anime. You hear Kenny Omega talk, they just feel like he doesn't go on dates. None of these dudes look like they would go on a date with a cute girl that never heard of them in wrestling. On paper, I still feel like the Raiders barely get a chance to still win their division. The Chargers, I think, are going to win their division. Packers, I feel like the Vikings have a better chance. Browns, I don't know. I think we need over 25 primary sources to still, confirm that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'll give it about 6 games until I can determine. I'm so terrible. I am so sorry. I mean, if these assholes can sign Josh Rosen and Jacoby Brissett, they're better off getting Colin Kaepernick. It's David Njoku, Amari Cooper, and Donovan Peoples-Jones gonna get you the minimum of at least 6 wins. And Kareem Hunt's gonna leave? Bet. This is gonna be such a sad way to end this. Could have been very, very successful postseason team. I had major faith with the Browns. And just by one injury playing over a factor, they already trade over their most commercialized and profitable quarterback since Johnny Manziel. What happened? What happened? As soon as they trade over and sign a max deal over for Deshaun Watson, he's already caught in sexual, allegations that are only going to make him miss 6 games. And they're probably not going to make the playoffs again. Vertical suplex by Jade Cargill, going for the pin. 2, near fall. So why do these guest opponents get championship matches when they're not established on the TV show? It makes 0 sense. Like Madison Rayne gets a title shot over Serena Deeb, Hikaru Shida, like chicks that you don't have to put on pay-per-view, but at least put them on TV to show that they're consistent contenders. And like, what did Madison Rayne do? Because we know you put her in a title match and she's not established on the show, she's going to get squashed out in under 10 minutes. So it just doesn't feel important. I don't care how good the match is. It just feels like inconsequential because we already know that she's not that threatening. Twisting neckbreaker that looked slow as molasses. Elite general manager going for a shitty blockbuster. Madison Rayne for the cover. 2. No. Oh my God. That sluggish blockbuster still wasn't enough for the victory here. I'm so glad this is 2 hours. If Dynamite goes for 3 hours, I might just quit watching AEW in general. Has her in what looks to be a guillotine chokehold over to the chest. Jade tried to reverse it. It goes into a DDT, an elevated DDT. 2. No, still not good enough. This is this is practically a bathroom break match at this point. Oh, God. You see him yelling already. Kiera Hogan trying to talk her smack. God damn, her ass is protruding out that pants. Control yourself. Bicycle kick, barely even grazed Kiera Hogan. Cargill. Madison Rayne goes for the schoolboy. Doesn't connect. Goes for a shitty kick. They had to put that on a different camera. That bicycle kick looked like shit. Trying to go for a rip-off glam slam. Madison Rain goes for a rip-off crossroads. Glam slam. This match was ass. This match was ass. Jade seems to be a cool character. I like her physique, and seems like she always mocks her opponents. But bro, this is just agitating. Like, why Madison Rain? Jade Cargill currently 36-0. Like, this match didn't even have to go down. And it's Athena. Broad ass shoulders. Yeah, just what if Brandy Rose never went to the gym? That's Athena. Just some black midget girl nerd that obviously is built like a nerd, because I can just see the muffin top protruding. Has her fade. Her husband is probably in better shape than her. She has bedazzled platform boots, my nigga. Like, this is scaring me. Give me my belt, please. So they're trying to build over to Athena versus Jade Cargill. So we're actually going to get black on black crime on AEW television for once. And next we got Thunder Rosa, and she always references sandbagging. I thought that was what happened to Tony Storm's on OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. Talk about another time. So Rampage, Danielson returns on Rampage and he speaks live. He probably suffered another concussion, but the doctor's probably going to let him wrestle. WWE didn't allow me to wrestle for this business. Hulk will return, and then the Gun Club. All three members will face off against Beardhausen. And Parker Bordeaux. Obese Brock Lesnar face off against Sonny Kiss. So the fat phobia comes in or the homophobia comes in. Don't know. And then we'll hear from the tag team champions. Swerves in our glory. That's the worst tag team name I've ever heard. Then Ari Daivari. Oh my god, it is that guy from 205 Live. He's in action against Cassidy, I guess, in the main event. Well, guys, it's time for your main event. No, it's Sammy Guevara versus and Ty Mello. They changed their name. Gonna be in a mixed tag team match, so I guess that's gonna be the main event. What was that, like 5 matches on their B show? And it's like 30 minutes. No, it was like a 40-minute show. I'm trying to exclude commercials whenever I say that. So Young Bucks tried to recruit Killin King. Hell no. Why is her name that? That sounds fucking stupid. Danielson versus Daniel Garcia, and best of two out of 3. House of the Dragon. Is that what their show's advertised, or more Dynamite matches will be announced on Rampage? That's nice. So if you want to hear what happens on Dynamite, go to Rampage. If it was the 2000s it was the 90s to 2000s, I would do that. Guess what? The internet exists, and I would just hear the announcement on the internet. And we're still in commercial break, so they just previewed majority of what was going on in the match. I guess they're trying to develop to Athena and Jade Cardell feuding. I guess that's exciting for certain people. Most we had over live here was 4. I want to thank everybody that took their time out of their day and watched. And I want to thank everybody. Like, we're near 200 viewers in just the span of 2 days over the recent Liv Morgan video. So I appreciate everybody that took their time to watch it and put their own point of view on it. So appreciation's there. We had 2 to 4. We had 4 dislikes out of two likes. Like, I want to hear the fake fanfare of liking Liv Morgan when damn well the time that she's been in the company is because you weirdos had a crush on her. There was no distinct personality that you feel like this chick's going to be women's champion someday. Go fuck yourself. She won Money in the Bank because she was another like weirdo midget white girl that you guys wanted to support. Get over yourself. I don't want to hear anything about Liv Morgan deserving it. Stop it. Please. You guys could have told me your top favorite segments off of Liv Morgan. You guys can't. So I don't want to hear it. The fakest stuff I've ever heard. I would rather take Alexa Bliss still being the gothical Lolita weirdo. Because at least that takes, like, talent. And the chick garners more attention even though she's undersized. And plus she sells merch. What has Liv done? Oh, but she's on a complex. They put everybody on a complex. You think the Young Bucks even cracked 5 million viewers with complex, bruv? Like, stop. Like, Liv Morgan is disinteresting. Don't be trying to bewilder or force optimism over a person that you barely paid attention to when she was technically getting pushed over to the scene. Like, nobody's ever gonna tell me, bro, I just had to watch back on that Liv Morgan segment. I just feel like she just always gets me to watch Raw. No, she doesn't. You're lying to yourself if you think that. Oh, God. And here comes our main event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's not time for talk. It's time to eat. Yo, Mark, it's not lunchtime anymore. They have his New Japan footage going over the Lionheart. Jericho's going to bring a whip. This is going to be awesome. Never mind. Jericho's just wearing the same tights. I mean, I guess it's cool. At least he's thin enough to wear it. That lipo does wonders, doesn't it? Famous women respecters. Vince McMahon. Oh, Brett Favre. Ben Roethlisberger. Deshaun Watson. Donald Trump. A famous women respecter. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. No one respects women more than me. Because I don't. Ask Linda. That bitch left me. Charlotte Flair can't be looking 40 when she's like in her mid 30s. That makes no sense to me. Well, things. She doesn't make my heart sing. Da, 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 da. Well, it's main event time, King. You're on Dynamite, sir. Oh, shit. You're a paper champion. Dun, 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 dun. One thing's dun, dun, dun. You broke your back, Sting. Dun, dun. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, Moxley's making his entrance. It's a main event time, King. Oh God, he's suffering another heart attack. I'm getting another stroke. Oh. Michael Cole needs his estrogen pills. That's what he's suffering health-wise. Mauro Ranallo's just going to get another panic attack. It's more emotional than health. Moxley wearing his BBC Combat. I'm so sorry. His BBC Combat Club group. Will, we have to take Will. It's like William Regal's just going to be like, did you say that Goldberg is green? I think everybody on the roster said that at one point, sir. Then you're not a badass. I can fight, you see. Japanese wrestlers, Antenna, used this song. Oh, you mean Oneta or something? I don't know. Well, here we go. We have a 2 years in the making rematch for Jon Moxley and Chris Jericho since February 28, 2020, when Moxley defeated Chris Jericho to be the second ever AEW World Champion in this company. The biggest prize in our business. And of course, stork face, shoe bill, stork face, ugly ass, llama face bitch. Aubrey Edwards is, of course, refereeing this match because we just support the trans community that much. Like, I swear, I hate Aubrey Edwards with a passion. But, like, she overacts most of her shit. Like, nobody likes her. And who deletes bloopers over on Twitter? All because you're just sick and tired of being bullied because you're an ugly bitch overacting in something that's predetermined. And Jericho flips off Moxley because this is adult. And Moxley's honestly unfazed. Jericho still has this depressed-looking titties making an arch. And now Moxley flips him off. Can we please get the match going? Arm drag immediately. Next is going to be an arm bar. Then an arm bar. Then a drop kick. Then Judas Effect. I don't know. I don't know the list by heart, guys. Trying to feel each other out here. Pause! That's not what I meant. Don't say it then. Fix the commentary. You're just the adulating of the crowd. Like, how much you guys needed the grandstand when we're like 5 minutes in. You guys already had your entrance. I don't mind a bit of mockery in the beginning of the match, but guys, come on. All right, here we go. Chin to shoulder for each. Trying to outmuscle each other this time at test of strength, and Jericho goes for the headlock. You know who else wants some head? Get out. Who else does it? I'm not going to do it. Reverses into a back elbow, headlock takedown, into a head scissors. These guys, of course, know each other very well. They've known each other for over 15 years. And, of course, this isn't their first. This won't be their first or last time in a world title situation. Headlock. Shoulder tackle. Both men are unable to go down. Jericho had to be cyberbullied to use liposuction. I'm just saying. Trying to go for the paradigm shift after a boot to the midsection. Jericho's already trying to go for the lion tamer. and rolls out of it. Of course, Moxley can get out of it. He's still fresh in the beginning of the match. What type of submission hold is this? That's in your manly nature to win by submission. That's more manly. What type is this? This is submission. He just has his head on his waist and he's just lifting his leg. That supposed to hurt? You can literally roll out of it. He doesn't have the legs covered at all, the arm covered at all. How is that supposed to hurt? And now they're chopping. Seriously, Jericho has Ric Flair's chest. How the fuck is that possible? Snapmares and puts him for a kick, and Moxley's still flipping off the ex-champion. It's Lionheart now. So that means work rate out of being creative. Fuck sports entertainment. Is he going for a nerve hole? No, he's going for the earlobe. He's pinching the earlobe. What, he took off an earring? He took off an earring. Jericho taking off a piercing from Jon Moxley and displaying that like a trophy of his own. Oh. Triangle dropkick off the outside, a vintage maneuver by Chris Jericho. Now has Moxley over on the outside. Take time to recover, but he'd rather take the time to gloat that he took something personally attached, literally, to Moxley. Pyruzi Chris Jericho. The street. I go, yeah. We're still under picture-in-picture, guys. Be patient. Trying to go over further news, but there hasn't been much interesting going around the wrestling business other than with Dave Meltzer. Gotten a bit of a spat with Dax Harwood, information-wise. Hey, yo. I give up on life. This guy just sucked a hot dog. I give up. So under commercial break, still showing shows that I'd rather watch than Dynamite. The show's been alright. Not much exciting. The first two matches actually caught a bit of my attention, but the rest were just unnecessary. That's our fourth middle finger of this match, not even the night. This match just feels so unimportant. They don't even go over vignettes over their history, especially what really even got me to say any positives around my early reviews of Dynamite. I actually, during the Moxley and Jericho storyline, I actually was enjoying that amount of TV. And they barely have the bare minimum to build about it. Then referencing that Jericho was just Lionheart in Japan. They don't go over their history fighting over the world title. Bro, we only have 20 minutes until the show ends. How does Moxley already have a crimson mask, bro? Do they even display how he got busted open? He took the piercing out and then he used it? What? Jericho looking like he's detecting the pork loin salt, and it goes and it connects. Going for the cover. 2. No. Moxley goes for what looks to be a head scissors. Into an arm bar. Jericho trying to relieve less of the pressure. Holding over to that arm. And Moxley slowly but surely getting to that cross arm bar quick. While Jericho's trying to roll over his body. Elbow and the interim champion. And now he got him in some type of dual arm lock hold. No signature moves, no selling. One of them's already busted open. And they're just trying to push over submission moves, trying to feel like that's manly. And now Moxley got him in the ankle lock after getting over a hold that should be way more painful. And puts him over to a German, but Jericho no-sells it. Now he gives Moxley a German. Moxley no-sells it. Going over to the clothesline. Another clothesline. Another clothesline. Another clothesline. This is all in the corner, by the way. I feel dead. Bro, this is only a 2-hour show and the main event just feels so inconsequential. Jericho does a head scissors off the outside of the top turnbuckle for the cover. Double legs are hooked, but still not good enough to keep Moxley down. And Jericho's still trying to keep over his composure. Oh no, he got his crotch area and he pushes his leg over the ring post. Oh God almighty. Oh, again. Jericho still trying to add more punishment. One, two. He's technically outside of the goddamn ring. There's still going to be a count for that? And Aubrey should have just counted from the inside the ring. Thought he caught him off sides, but look, got him in a crossface, the Benoit style, but without the shotgun. Or noose. Moxley still stuck over to that crossface. Jericho still trying to hold on. Fights out of that hold. And Jericho just sluggishly has him pinned, trying to, I guess, attempt the walls. The balls of Jericho. And he's latching on and trying to twist him. Some fan is illegally streaming. Get him out of the premises. And he got him connected over the walls. Moxley trying to hold on. Kitty scratching claws way over to the rope. He's looking dead. But he's still reviving. Aubrey, is he safe? Or are you telling him if he can continue? They have to go picture to Jericho using his signature submission to nearly win the world title, and then they go to commercial. So it's obvious that A, Moxley's going to just fight out of it. B, reach the rope when they get to commercial break. Or just A. There was going to be no third. I just wanted to choose. Trae Young with that pussy ass Sprite. Light skinned Sprite for a light skinned bitch. He's been in this goddamn hole for the last 3 minutes, bro. Commercial break is still not even over yet, Moxley. It just feels like you're doing moves for the sake of moves. Like, nothing's pushing over a factor. If they wanted to, they could have just made this an ODQ, knowing that these guys had history. But they barely sell it over the fact and do 2 generic promos, except they said violent shit, so that means they're cool. While I'm on commercial break, while I'm on vacation, I'm going to watch college football and put my opinion on that. And he still is having him on the balls of Jericho for like a full 5 minutes, bro. It's near 9:50. Like, that's how long it's been. We're 3 minutes to 9:50. Moxley's still busted open, don't even know how anymore, and he's still holding on, bro. Yo, Aubrey, oh my god, like, he's still getting up. Is he at least dragging himself? Like, he's half dead and the fans are looking less excited. And I can barely feel immersed, bro. Like, the crowd's not reacting because I can't hear it. And he's been in the same hole for the last several minutes, and there's no danger because it's never shown that Moxley is that sensitive in the midsection. See what's going on. Moxley still dragging his carcass over to the ring ropes, and he finally gets out of it. How in the world are you gonna beat Moxley if you can't even get out of your hole for over at least 8 minutes? Now Jericho's still desperately trying to keep down the world champion. Still trying to do the triangle drop kick, gets evaded. Oh god. Something exciting gonna happen, please. Moxley trying to go what looks to be high risk. Both men battered, bloodied, and beaten. And now Moxley's pummeling down on the Lionheart, Chris Jericho. God damn, I'm losing. I haven't gained energy to call any match since the first one. 10 minutes remaining here in this matchup and the rest of the show. Trying to clap along and keep the spirits of the world champion high. Moxley's going high risk. And there's the shitty code breaker. That looks like he used his nuts to hit him. Well, Moxley looks to be down cold. Moxley getting dragged for the cover. Like a ragdoll cover, too. He's going to kick out. How unexpected. Oh, God. Jericho going what looks to be risky in another sense of the word. He's exposing the top turnbuckle and Aubrey Edwards in his ear, not really caring. Aubrey Edwards is busy trying to set the other one up, and Jericho already gets rid of another protection pad of the top turnbuckle. What is Jericho doing? Who is he calling up? Bro, I'm about to nearly sleep, and Punk is back. CM Punk is here. And Moxley's with the title. No, it's Punk. Jericho's with the title. About to attack Moxley. Sammy Guevara coming off guard off the ring. And he hits with the steel steps. Here comes Jake Hagar, and Punk tells him outside the ring. Moxley's back, baby. Punk is back. And the fans are going crazy. Oh, God, bro. I'm about to sleep. Wow, how to belittle Moxley in this title defense if Punk was just going to come back on TV and completely belittle the world title. Wow. Don't take me home. This was going to be the genesis of McGillicuddy. This picture-in-picture? Get out. Get out, sir. Get out. I just wanted to be funny, but you're not. You're not. I just wanted to try. You didn't try hard enough, sir. Well, that's the ending of the show. Cassius Castagnoli. So there's going to be a unification as Punk is back from his injury. Still the official champion. Will we get an undisputed, finally legitimate AEW World Champion? And that's going to end the show. Bro, I'm going to be honest. Punk coming back is, I guess, cool for most of the fans that missed him over his title run. They could redo it here with him being out for the last several months and Moxley just having such a lackluster match with Jericho. The coffin match was cool if it wasn't for just immediately belittling Brody King and not even handling his own business with a guy that is like $150 in size. A women's match that nobody needed to watch, and just FTR coming out and just Jay Lethal treated like a coward. Bro, I don't get it. Like, I can't see why Dynamite should be something to watch. Tell me how you guys think down below. I'm not trying to waste any more extra energy here. Thanks for watching the DST show, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your day, and get ready for some pro football!